K-State running here with Nathan Lopez, who for the third straight year is our 2-mile champion. This one just a tad more special, 8:59.2, a new meet record, breaking Alberto Salazar's record from 1975, and as well as Thomas Ratcliffe from a few years back, but an incredible record. Talk to me about this race with that lead pack throughout this race, and then you just took command in that last lap. Did you just have something and said, I gotta go now?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of came into the race a little upset off last week, and I think that just was a good motivator all week. I kind of put my head down, just really focusing on this race, and I knew this was going to be the toughest of the three that I've won. So I just came in kind of with the mindset that I'm going to do what I do best and just get out there and race. I think a lot of the time I have my mind on a time or certain splits and stuff, and sometimes that works, but I think in these big races, when I get my biggest wins, it comes when I'm just being a competitor and really sticking with the group and just trying to put myself in it to the very end, and that was the goal today. And just coming into that last lap, I kind of remembered my sophomore year when I did the same exact move and just kind of went for it. I was a lot less experienced then, but just being a racer and off instinct, I went for it and it worked out, and it worked out today. And I think just a lot of other factors, just since it's my last 2-mile in the state and last chance at this win, and one of my coaches, John Boyle, is retiring this year, and I want to just give him one last special one.
And you certainly did. So Paul Bergeron, who won last week, doing the early pace setting, or doing a good portion of the pace setting, I think 4:32 at the mile.
Yeah.
How are you feeling at that point and with this weather? I mean, 92 degrees, I believe, right now.
I was feeling great. I didn't really notice the weather all that much. Maybe a little dry on the throat, but otherwise I didn't really notice it. And I think in preparation this week, one of the big things is, for me, was just kind of coming into it with a mindset of shutting out the weather. I don't really care what the weather is. I'm here with the same guys, and they're all in the same weather. And I want to just come out and give my best shot and just race those guys and ignore the external things.
And your first time breaking 9 minutes, you've come so close, including last week, just a few strides behind. How did it feel breaking 9 minutes finally?
Yeah, it felt great. Really wasn't the goal today. I expected it to actually be a slower race than it was, and I guess part of that is me closing pretty hard, but it wasn't really on the mind, but it's great to kind of get that done. But you know, I always knew I could do it. I knew I was in shape, and it wasn't really on my mind last week either. It was more just my mentality during the race, and with that I didn't get sub-9, but it wasn't something I was really coming in worried about or looking to do.
Do you know anything about the record holder, Alberto Salazar? I know he's from back in the 70s and 80s, but what do you know about him?
I mean, he's obviously one of the best our state's ever seen, and he continued to bring that up through the ranks, and to get one of his records here is pretty special. And yeah.
And are we continuing after this? Are we moving on to the Nationals, New England's, anything like that?
Yeah, I'll be going to New Balance Nationals. Hopefully there I'll race for a little bit better of a time and see what I can do, and then I'll also be running the mile this weekend and at New Balance Nationals as well.
That's right. So what are you planning on for that mile?
Can't give away the plan yet. I really want to get that double that I missed out on last year by one spot. Freddie Collins, my friend, nipped me on the line. But definitely looking to win there, and I don't know if we made a decision yet on the 4x8, but I think it'd be really special to try and get the win in that as well, and potentially a triple for me, and more importantly, just get another win with my friends and my team who will be doing their last race. And I think that was probably one of the most special parts of last week's divisional meet, was getting that win with those guys. And,
yeah, absolutely.
Just giving the younger guys a taste of what it feels like to win a championship like this.
And I'm sure this win today is going to give you some extra motivation for Sunday and moving forward. But great job, Nathan. Again, our winner in the 2 mile, 8:59. Great job.
Thank you very much.